What is up, Globetrotters? What I like to do for the Geoguessr daily challenge is we are incepted into a location somewhere in the world. We have to move around and figure out where we are. We have 5 shots at a perfect score of 5,000 points. And chat, if you think you can help me, I invite you to try. It would be appreciated. The only thing we ask is no Googling. That's all, just guessing. Prohibado botar basuras y escombro. Okay. That's no dumping, I think. Spanish language. We're on a mountain. Okay, the landscapers are. Looks like they're fixing their shit. Oh, dude, I can't wait to look at that. I know. So exciting. You think this is Spain? Isn't it a bit rough for Spain, or am I off base? This looks more South American to me than Spain, but I could be wrong. Yeah. Hey, Thomas Quos. Did you get the Jeopardy episodes from YouTube? Yes, from YouTube. Exactly. That's why I kind of struggle to get them if they're not today's episode, you know? I do kayak. I was playing Risk yesterday, came across a really weird bug. Europe caps halfway through the game. It reset back to the start. Yeah, I did that. I have one of those on the YouTubes. It's only happened on CO, Colombia. All right, what city? Yeah, what are we thinking? I think CO means Colombia, right? Bodegas. BRO-Degas. What does the sign say? All right, Fresno and Pereira. Is there a Fresno, Colombia? Yeah, you're not the only one who experienced it. In fact, it made for a cool video. I'm glad it doesn't happen more than that, though. I don't want to have to deal with it frequently, but once in a while we can handle Fresno, the north by Bogota. The left. There's Pereira. All right, we're in a Colombian city called Manizales. Sick. It's a great start. Question number 2. This is giving me Europe vibes. Language. Can't quite get that plaque. Zone. Oh, Zakaz Parkovania. Hungarian? Let's get more language. No. Don't have it yet. Could this be Romanian? That was Polish too. Okay. Okay, Polish. Okay. I can dig. This is Austria. But the language though. Slovakia. This is Bratislava, isn't it? This is the old city in Bratislava. I can see why Slovakian would seem Polish. Slovakian is probably very closely related to Polish. Watch it not be Bratislava, and it's another like old medieval old town. Yeah. We're coming in from the mountains into the old town, right? You think that was Czech? What am I facing? I'm facing north. Yeah, it might not be Bratislava. Huh. You think it's more likely Prague? Anyone read Czech or Slovakian? This says there used to be Jews here. It's not funny. Ugh. Not that I can read Slovakian, but I gathered what synagoga. Well, I gathered what a plaque for synagoga meant. Hammerhoff. I mean, I don't hate Bratislava. Said the town name? You think it's Czech? No, it was more central of the country. The town name was Banska Stavnica. Question number 3. Okay. Definitely Africa. French cars, so French Africa? Why Africa, not South America? For this? I don't know, just a hunch. That dude doesn't look remotely South American. You think Cote d'Ivoire? Okay, let's see if we can get French. If we see French language on the sign, at least it'll narrow it down a bit. Quite dry too, right? Quite arid. Yeah, Vent Poulet de Char. Okay. SN. Senegal. All right. So are we in Geoguessr? Is that Dakar or is it outside? Geoguessr. Yeah, Senegal definitely French. French Africa. Oh shit. Where did this big ass puddle come from? My bad. I had to piss. It was Modest Wolf's urine this whole time. Oh man, I can't wait. I cannot wait to read this document. A very fancy mosque being built. Africa, yes, sir. Yeah, I don't know that we're going to nail down the city here, unfortunately. We got those, middle of the road goats. Get your goat. All right, we're doing quite well. We're doing quite well. Question number 4. Okay. So we've dropped just under 2,000 points. More in gym lounge. That's English. Okay, I wasn't expecting to see English. Yeah, Cyrillic alphabets. This is like Russia. King Restaurant. Oh, snap, we got the Kilted Raid. Thanks, Kyle. What the fuck is up, Kilted Raiders? How's the stream, bud? How's the end of your stream? You think it's Kazakhstan or Mongolia? You don't think it is Russia proper? Well, this is Russia is where all of my Geoguessr hopes and dreams go to die. So, hey, thanks, RJ. Is this the silver month? What is that? Because it's 25. It's a lot of months, man. You're appreciated. Thank you. Russia? Northern Asia. Okay, we can dig. We can dig. Stick around, Kilted Raiders. We got a very cool segment coming up after the Geoguessrs. A gentleman in chat put together an in-depth analysis of my cap choices, so I definitely want to go through that on the stream. Is Mongolia okay, Floyd? I'm down. Ulaanbaatar, or a different city? Vladivostok. We had a difference of opinion. I think this is more likely Central Asia than it is. Yeah, I mean, this more likely Mongolia than it is Far East Russia. If the signs are in English, would it be Mongolia or Russian? How you doing, swine? I mean, I think Mongolia definitely uses the Cyrillic alphabet. I don't know, Dozier. I don't know if I was in on that thread or not. UFC Ultimate Russian Championship. Yeah, all right. I guess we're picking Mongolia, and we're going to see how close we get. The analysis will show you pick Iceland the most times. That's okay. I still don't recommend, even if I win using it, I still don't recommend it. Just listen, just because I do something on the show, probably because I'm dumb, does not mean that you should emulate my behavior. I strongly, strongly recommend people figure out their own road to victory and risk. How long have I played Geoguessr? I don't know, 2 years, something like that. Don't do as I say. Do what you want. Yeah, I got into Geoguessr when I took this up more seriously. Restaurant Cafe de la Poste. This Pizzeria de la Poste. French language. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, we're okay. We're okay with what are we? We've dropped 18, 7, 15. We've dropped just over 1,000 points. Okay, so everything in French language. Could this be Paris? Office de Tourism. No, this isn't. This is a island, perhaps. You're not supposed to be a sexy, successful man like me. You can be who you want to be, RJ. Live your best life, sir. I'm not here to tell anyone what to do with their lives. I think that's where people get me completely wrong, because we're so inundated with people on the internet telling us what we should think, how we should think, what we should believe, and I never do any of that shit. I tell you what I think, and I don't give a shit what you. It's not that I don't give a shit what you think. It's more that I will tell you what I think, and what other people think doesn't really affect me. This is an old city, French language. All right. Bonifacio Sesmore. Okay. Anyone who can read French, this is a World War I memorial. But hey, thank you, Chisholm. I don't think it is Monaco, because you wouldn't have like these mountains. It's like a French port city, or we're on a river. French Italy? You think Riviera? You think like Marseille? Where's okay? Port la Jeunesse. Where's that? French Riviera, Boniface? Is there a city called Boniface in France? Might be near Monaco. Nice, perhaps? I don't know. Reunion? If this is Reunion, we're fucked. I'm nowhere near Reunion. How strong? How confident are you, JC? I'll switch it if you tell me you're confident. It looks like Italy. Yeah, yeah. I think it really does look like this is French Riviera. Cayenne or Nice? Okay, it's Cayenne. Yeah, let's try Nice. Let's see how close we are. It's more Italian. Well, anyway you slice it, we're going to be decently close. Unless it's Reunion, then we're going to be very far away. Oh, it was Corsica. Okay. It was the southern tip of Corsica. Bonifacio. Sure. Okay. Okay. I've never gotten Corsica before. Cool. Still France, but definitely makes sense. You'd see the Italian influence there. Cool. Ladies and gentlemen, finishing with a very respectable score of 22,809. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Until next time, wherever you find yourself in this big old world, I wish you the very best.